I need you to trust me. One last time.
It's here! The first trailer for the next installment of Ethan Hunt's espionage escapades. Our mission at ScreenRant is to dig into all the information available to us about this 8th movie, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Let's get into it. Let's start by spotlighting the creative minds behind The Final Reckoning. Once again, director Christopher McQuarrie helms the project, marking his 4th consecutive time as director after Rogue Nation, Fallout, and Dead Reckoning Part 1. In the Mission Impossible universe, McQuarrie is a familiar name. Not only has he directed multiple films, but he also worked as a writer and producer, shaping the franchise's high-octane style and distinctive identity in the genre. His collaboration with Cruise has evolved over the years, creating a solid team dedicated to pushing the boundaries of action cinema. McQuarrie has revealed that he and Cruise set out to make The Final Reckoning the most ambitious Mission Impossible film yet. McQuarrie's signature approach combines tightly wound, high-stakes action sequences with complex storytelling. From what we can see in the trailer, The Final Reckoning is likely to test Ethan Hunt more than ever before. It looks like he is about to be challenged not only physically, but also morally, as he faces his darkest fears and confronts the consequences of a life lived in secrecy and deception. There is, as always, a stellar cast lineup, which blends returning favorite characters with exciting new faces. Leading the charge, of course, is Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, whose portrayal of the franchise's indomitable hero has kept audiences flocking to the theater. In The Final Reckoning, his character faces an unprecedented threat that strikes at the heart of his principles and motivations. Following on from Dead Reckoning, according to the filmmakers, we can expect an emotionally charged evolution of Ethan Hunt, one that promises to explore sides of him we haven't seen before. It's no longer just about saving the world, it's about facing the toll that comes with being a perpetual guardian in its shadows. Vanessa Kirby is returning as Alana, aka the White Widow, in this next installment. First introduced in Mission Impossible Fallout, the White Widow is a powerful arms dealer with deep underworld connections. Known for her dangerous charm and complex morality, Kirby's character brings an unpredictable edge to the series, as her alliances often shift based on her own interests. In The Final Reckoning, fans can expect Kirby's White Widow to play a pivotal role, as her complex relationship with Ethan Hunt may test his mission and add layers of intrigue to the unfolding action. Simon Pegg is also back, reprising his role as Benji Dunn, the tech-savvy, often humorous member of Ethan's team. Dunn has grown from a behind-the-scenes expert to a field operative over the course of the series, and his journey has shown an evolution from a comic relief character to an essential brave ally in the line of fire. Alongside him is Ving Rhames as Luther, Ethan's oldest and most trusted friend. Their bond is the heart of the IMF team, providing an unbreakable foundation of loyalty and history that brings weight to every mission. Haley Atwell, who was introduced in Dead Reckoning Part 1 as Grace, also returns, although her character remains an enigma. Grace is skilled, resourceful, and unpredictable, and fans are speculating that she may either be an ally or a hindrance to Ethan's goals. Her interactions with the IMF team add an interesting twist, as she seems equally capable of partnering with them or serving her own mysterious agenda. The franchise is also welcoming some fresh faces, with notable additions including Angela Bassett looking to have key roles that may introduce a new layer of political intrigue within the IMF organization. Issei Morales, who has replaced Nicholas Hoult due to scheduling conflicts, plays the film's main antagonist. Morales' character Gabriel is described as both physically intimidating and intellectually sharp, positioning him as a deadly adversary for Ethan Hunt. Mission Impossible newcomers are also coming in the shape of iconic actors Hannah Waddingham and Nick Offerman, though their character information has yet to be confirmed. So what's the plot of The Final Reckoning? While details are sparse, we do know that the story picks up where Dead Reckoning Part 1 left off. Part 1 introduces a new threat in the form of an artificial intelligence called the Entity, a highly advanced program capable of altering global events by predicting and manipulating outcomes across digital and technological networks. The Final Reckoning dives deeper into the concept, putting Ethan on a mission to stop this unseen, all-powerful force that's unlike any villain he's faced before. This time, Ethan is up against an entity that can seemingly anticipate his every move, outmaneuvering him with the precision of an algorithm that knows the future. McQuarrie has suggested that the final reckoning will explore how technology and ethics collide in a world where machines hold immense power, mirroring real-world concerns. With the fate of humanity on the line, Ethan must rely on his wits, his allies, and his instincts more than ever. The film's action sequences promises to be both breathtaking and innovative. One of the most anticipated scenes involves a high-speed chase on a bullet train, a nod to the very first Mission Impossible movie. This stunt reportedly required extensive planning and cutting-edge technology to execute. Alongside this is the highly publicized cliff jump scene that Cruise prepared for over a year, a moment that's poised to become one of the most iconic stunts in action cinema history. Cruise's dedication to realism has become legendary. He spent years training for some of the stunts over the franchise's history, and we can expect so much more to feature in the final reckoning. If the past Mission Impossible films have taught us anything, it's that Cruise's commitment to authenticity and action scenes is unmatched. This time around, it's believed McQuarrie and Cruise are pulling out all the stops, with reports suggesting the stunts are more dangerous and technically challenging than ever. Based on what we've seen in the trailer, that may be underselling it. This brings us to the ultimate question. Is this truly the end of Mission Impossible? The title, The Final Reckoning, certainly suggests it, implying that Ethan Hunt's story may be reaching its conclusion. Tom Cruise has always said he would play Ethan until he's in his 80s, but McQuarrie has talked about giving Ethan a fitting end to his journey. The trailer shows us flashbacks from some of the most iconic scenes. The moment Hunt is suspended above the floor in the original movie springs to mind, which could easily lead to this being the finale. If The Final Reckoning is indeed the final chapter, it would bring Ethan's saga to a powerful conclusion after nearly 30 years, wrapping up loose ends, revisiting key relationships, and delivering a final mission worthy of the franchise's legacy. However, the Mission Impossible universe itself might still have life beyond Ethan Hunt. Spin-offs or new characters within the IMF organization could potentially continue the legacy. Vanessa Kirby's White Widow, for instance, has captivated audiences with her blend of skill, mystery, and moral complexity. Haley Atwell's Grace, another strong and resourceful character, could carry forward the intrigue, offering fresh stories within the world that Cruise and McQuarrie built. The success of The Final Reckoning will likely influence whether we see the franchise extend its reach with these characters or through new storylines. So, when can we finally see this epic finale? Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is currently set for release in May 2025. And that's everything we know so far about Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. From thrilling stunts, beautiful landscapes, and mind-blowing action sequences to complex character arcs, this film promises to deliver the most epic Mission Impossible experience yet. If this truly is the final chapter, then we're in for a thrilling and emotional farewell to Ethan Hunt. We can only wait and see if The Final Reckoning brings the closure and excitement fans have been hoping for. Are you looking forward to what could be the final chapter in the Mission Impossible franchise? Thanks for watching Screen Rant, and stay tuned for more movie news.